Hi, I'm Thomas from the band Sigma Planum, and I'm responsible for everything that is electronic. So I usually just play Ableton Live, and I'm triggering sequences, I'm doing effects and things like that. But today I'm going to show you a cool production trick for Ableton Live. Let's say you want some really nice drums in your track, but the problem is you're at home, just like me today. You don't have a drum set standing around, or your neighbors just might get bothered by the sound of the drums. What you can do though is just sing your drums and replace your rhythm, or the sounds of your saying rhythm, with really cool sounding drums that come with Ableton Live. And here's how. The rhythm I'm going to use is the following. It's boom, zack, boom, boom, zack. And now I'm going to show you how to use this in Ableton Live. Okay, here we are back in live. I'm going to show you real quick how to replace the boom with a bass drum and the zack with a snare drum. First of all, we need to navigate to the place where we kept or where we stored the original recording. Here it is. I'm just going to drop it into an empty audio track. You can close this now, and we can preview this. Boom, zack, boom, boom, zack, boom, zack, boom, boom, zack. It's not a perfect loop, but that doesn't really matter. All you need to do is right-click, or if you're on a Mac and only have a one-button mouse, you control-click on the clip and click on Slice to new MIDI track. I have the German version, but you should be able to find it in your language, whatever it may be. Just click on it, and this context menu comes up, and it says here warp marker, bar, half note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th, and 32. So I chose an eighth because I think that's that fits best. You have different presets for the slicing. I choose integrated. By the way, I guess if you choose the warp marker, it'll probably be a bit more precise, but I want the easiest way for you now, so I stick to this. The tempo doesn't really matter, so you can just leave it there. Click OK, and Live does two things. First of all, it creates a MIDI track with a drum sampler in it. We don't need the audio anymore, so you can delete it if you want to. This drum sampler has all the slices that were created. That is 8 notes and 8 slices, of course. Slice 1 is the first boom. Boom. That's me breathing. Zack. The first snare, and so on. You see, I wasn't really in time, but as I said, that doesn't really matter. The second thing that was generated was this MIDI track, and for every slice there is one note, and the second note is half a note higher than the first one. The third one is half a note higher than the second one, and so on and so forth. It doesn't represent in any way the pitch or the rhythm of what I just sang, but that doesn't really matter either. Let's just double click on the track name again, because we need to see what's going on here. I'll zoom in a bit, because you need to see this tiny little triangle here, because this is what's interesting to us now. If you click on it, you see that all the slices are represented here. So once you click on a slice, you see what part of my recording is actually represented by this slice. Each one of these have individual play buttons. So if I hit this, boom, you see it's playing this. If you were to use this sound, you should probably enlarge this a bit, because it's too short. Boom, boom. That's better. And here you see the notes with which you could play this on a MIDI keyboard. Let's go on to slide 2. It's just me breathing. so you can just delete it. This is one of the tsak, tsak. So this is the snare drum. This is me breathing again. Another boom, just like this, a tsak. And I guess this is me clicking the stop button during the recording. Sounds good, but we don't need it. So let's delete this as well. If you want to be super tidy, you can also delete the corresponding notes here. That was 2, it was 4, and it was 8. So when you play back the MIDI track, boom, tsak, boom, boom, tsak, boom, tsak, boom, boom, tsak, nothing has changed. But let's replace this. What you need to do is navigate to where Ableton stores its drum sounds, or wherever you have your drum sounds. I chose to just go with the ones that come with Ableton. In this case, Ableton Live 7. You might have different drum sounds on your hard drive. Just go there. But I decided, yeah, I stick to what's in every box. So you need to click on this triangle here, and the first folder, in my case at least, is set to the Ableton library, and then you go to samples, waveforms, drums, and I opened kick and snare. So you remember, boom, 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 boom is the bass drum. So slice 1, 5, and 6. I need to find a bass drum that I like. I like the Remo, so I just drop it here, here, and here. So when I start playing back this file, it's gonna sound something like this now. Tsak, 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 tsak. So I need to replace this snare drum sound as well. Let's check. That's too loud. Same. This is quite good. So 3 and 7. Now we can go back and just play this. There you go. Thanks for watching.